Nobody wants to answer. I said a variable is a temporary storage. Okay, a variable is a temporary storage. Okay, a variable is what? A temporary storage. Okay, it is not constant. It's a temporary storage. So now, let's go back to our code. Yeah, so where is it? So yeah, I gave it, go to X. Now minus, we already know how to get this, right? You already know how to get this value. All you just have to do is to drag your parrot to wherever you want it to start from, and then you leave it. So once you leave it, you see that the value will change here, and then you just drag it out and snap it to wherever position you want it to be. Is that clear? Is that clear? So,
Yes, sir.
So after doing that, we use the repeat block under control. Now repeat has two values. One is repeat, and then the other one is repeat until. One is repeat, and the other one is repeat until. So this now, you can say, okay, I want you to repeat 30 times. I want you to repeat 100 times. I want you to repeat maybe 1,000 times. Okay, that's so this will only, the 1,000 times will repeat based on the value that you gave it. Okay, based on the value that is defined here. But repeat until you are giving it a condition that do this until this statement is met. Okay, until this statement is met. So now, what you are telling it is, remember we created a variable called fall, and then we use the operators block. Okay, we use the operators block. We use the operators block, and we say, if repeat until fall equals to true. Remember what I said, that a Boolean value can have just two values, either it is true or false. So what you're telling it is, if fall equals to true, if false equals to true, do this. Change y by -5. And changing y by -5 will make it drop. Okay, it will make it drop. So see now, that's it. Okay, when false equals to true, change y by -5. Okay, and it will just drop to the, it will drop to the floor, it will drop to the ground gradually. Okay. So now this part where you have touching color, now we want to give it a condition that says, remember the color of our pipe. Okay, here is black. Now, if you look at the edge, when you look at the edge, you can see that the color, the edge of our pipe is a black color. Okay, is a black color. So what you want to do is, if this parrot touches the pipe, if the parrot touches the pipe, if it touches this black edge here, if it touches the black edge, you want it to stop the game. Okay, you want it to stop the game. So okay. Okay, so now, if touching, so I made a mistake. I selected green instead of black. So what I want to do, yeah, if it touches the black color or touching the edge, so I gave it two conditions here, okay? So this is how you get the condition. Remember the operator's block. Okay, so I said if touching, we come to sensing, if touching this. No, not this one. If touching the black color, so this is how you can get your black color. If touching the black color, or you touch the edge. Now, so where's the edge of this? Where's the edge of this pipe? This is the edge. So the edge is the same thing as, the edge is the one that has the black color. So we say, okay, if touching the edge or the black color, if touching the edge, so you come to sensing, still on sensing, you drag out touching mouse pointer. So where you have your mouse pointer, remember what I told you. Where you have your mouse pointer, you click on it, and then you see sprite 1, so here you can either do sprite 1 or you do edge. Now, once you do the edge, you are selecting a specific part of the sprite 1. Okay, you are selecting a specific part of sprite 1. But if you select sprite 1, you are telling it, okay, I want you to, whenever you touch the whole of sprite 1, do something. Okay, do something. So you bring it inside. Remember that this is inside if then. This is inside if then block. Okay, so it's inside if then. So you put it inside the if then, and then you set fall to true. So what this does is, if the pipe is touching, or if the parrot is touching the pipe, so which means that at this point your parrot is falling. So you set it to true. Okay, you set it to true and say, okay, I want it to drop to the ground. Okay, I want it to drop to the ground. Are we following, or you want me to do it one after the other? Is anybody confused? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Is there anybody that is confused?
Hi. I'm following.
You are following? Okay, anyone else?
Confused. No, sir.
Okay, so if you are confused, call my attention so that we can do a walkthrough together. Okay? So now the next thing is, we're done with this. So let's look at what this does. So this will only make it drop, okay? Can you see? It only makes it drop. So we can drag this out. Yeah. So let's break. Yes. I'm listening. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, you're asking a question.
Hi.
Yeah, somebody was asking a question.
Wasn't me neither.
Hello. Okay, so let's continue. I thought somebody wanted to ask a question. So let's break this out. Let's break this out. They are very simple blocks. You are very simple block. So the first thing is, what does go to X and Y do? What does it do? What does it go to X and Y block do?
It helps you to move. It helps you to move.
Huh?
I said it helps you to move.
To move where? Move where? Move how? There are different things that can help you to move. To move where and move how. Guys, come on now. We have discussed this over and over and over and over. So I said that this go to X and Y defines a position. It defines what? A position. Now, if you want your sprite to start from here, all you have to do, so let's go back to motion block. Let's go back to motion block. Now keep your eye on the go to X. Now, if I want my sprite to start at the center, okay, if I want it to start at the center, all I have to do is to drag it to the position I want it to start from. Okay, so Daniel, take notes because I gave you an assignment, and this will really help you in your assignment. Now, if my sprite is here, okay, and I want it to start, whenever I click on the green flag, I want it to start at this position. So this is what I'll do. I'll just drag it to the end. I'll drag it to the end, and then I'll leave it. So once I leave it, what happens to my go to X and Y block? It changes to the position. It changes to the current position of my sprite. Okay, it changes to the current position of my sprite. So all I have to do is to drag it out and snap it under the green flag. Is that clear? And snap it under the green flag. Now, if I change the position of my sprite, whenever I click the green flag, it will always obey that code. It will always obey the command. Now watch. Can you see that it went back to that position? Wherever position on the screen that I put this parrot, once I click on it, it will just obey the instruction. It will obey. So it goes back. Okay, so that is how you can set the position of a sprite. Now, what I'm telling it is, once I click on the green flag, go to minus 135 on the screen. Now watch what happens. If I click on it, can you see? So that is the position. That's the position. So after that, I bring in a forever block. I'll bring in a forever block, and then I'll put if then inside the forever block. Okay, I put if then inside the forever block. What's the next thing? We have a forever. A forever is to make our project continue running forever. Okay, forever is to make our project continue running forever. Now the next thing is if then. If what? If what? So we are telling our project if key space. We are telling our project if key space is pressed. What is key space? Key space is the longest key on our keyboard. It is the longest key on our keyboard. So what we're telling it is if the space bar is clicked, okay, do something. And what do we want it to do? We want it to change costume. We want it to do what? Change costume. Change what? Change costume. So if I do this, okay. It doesn't do anything because it's already on Sprite Parrot A. But if you change this to Parrot B and we press, the thing is, we bring in a repeat block. We know what the repeat block do, right? Don't we? Hello? Do we know what the repeat block do or what it does?
Yes, it repeats. It repeats the code over and over.
It repeats over and over.
The repeat block repeats the code over and over again.
Okay, so we are saying, okay, we want you to repeat my 5. Hey, hello, what's 6 times 5? 5 times 1, 2, 5 times 1, 5.
6 times 5 is 30.
5 times 2, 10. 5 times 3. 5 times 3.
6 times 5 is 30.
Yeah, 6 times 5 is 30. Okay. So we want it to do like, to move like 30 times.
Yeah.
And so the next thing the next thing we are going to do is the same thing we did for our repeat. So we're just going to bring this in. Bring this in inside. Remember, it's outside the repeat block, but inside the if then block. Okay, and then we put this. It's the same thing, but this time around we want to change this to A and change this to B. So if we do this, can you see that our project is flapping? So once you click on this, it keeps it floating on the air. Can you see? It keeps it floating on the air. It keeps it floating. So that is okay. That is, so I showed you how to make your parrot to stop whenever it touches. So yeah. Yeah, what's going on? Stop. This is too fast. Okay, so now remember I showed you how to make your, so we did that yesterday, but I've removed it from my code. How to make your, if your sprite touches the, if your sprite touches the pipe or this, okay? Now, instead of setting this false to true, you are going to do something, okay? You make it stop, and then it's going to make a sound. It's going to make it produce a sound. We already did that yesterday, but I've removed it from my project here. So I'm giving that to you as an assignment for weekend. So I don't think we have class tomorrow. Until Lillian, there's no class tomorrow, right? Hello, ma. Hello? Okay, so I don't think we have class tomorrow. So I'm giving you this as your assignment. One, I purposely removed it out of my blog so that you people will not copy it. So now, whenever the parrots, okay, whenever the parrot touches, collide with, whenever this parrot collide with this pipe, okay, I want you to stop the game, okay? I want you to stop the game. And then you don't just put stop, you have to send a broadcast message to other sprites. You have to send a broadcast message to other sprites. And then if the parrot goes through the pipe, okay, without touching it, you give it a score of 1. Okay, you give it a score of 1. Is that clear? You give it a score of 1. If it touches the pipe, you stop the game. So you're going to make it drop down. It's going to fall off. It's going to fall off the ground. So once it's once it fall off the ground, it can end the game. And then when you end the game, you will show a screen that says game over. Click the green flag to reset your game. That's the message. So you send the message like that. Okay, so it is confirmed there's no class tomorrow. So your next class is on Monday. So I'm giving you I've given you some projects now. You have to show it to me by Monday. Okay, you have to show it to me by Monday. If you don't show it to me by Monday, you'll be in the waiting room until we are done. We have an agreement. Okay, we have an agreement. Yes. So that is your assignment. If it's not clear to you, you ask a question now. If it's not clear, you ask a question. So the first assignment is if your parrot touches your pipe, if it touches this pipe, okay, if the parrot touches this pipe, I want it to drop to the ground. The parrot is going to drop to the ground, and then all the sprites will stop moving. Okay? And then, well, before you do that, you need to send a broadcast message to other sprites. And then, if your parrot goes through the pipe, if it goes through the pipe, you give it a score. If it goes through the pipe like this, you give it a score of 1. You keep changing score. So for every successful movement that the parrot made, you give it a score of 1. Okay? And then your score is going to show on the scoreboard. Then the last one is the game over. I want it to be as a backdrop. So let me show you as an example. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come here. I'll just come here, paint. And then I can do, let me set the background. I can set the background to green. No, set the background to blue.
6.
So set the background.
This is another school. They are from different schools. No, they are all from different schools.
Can you see? So I've changed my background. Hello guys, watch. I've changed my background to blue, and then I can change my text to white. Should say white. Okay. And then I'll do this game over. I'm already doing your assignment for you already. Game over. Click on the green flag to start a new game. Okay, well, you have to make it look beautiful. So you have to centralize it. Make it look colorful, not like this. I don't like this. I don't like this, my own. So now what you do is, once the game ends, you come to your script and then you do what? Switch costume. Okay? You do what? Switch costume.
Okay.
Not costume or backdrop. So you switch your backdrop to
Okay. Backdrop.
I think blue sky. Is it blue sky? Is it blue sky? Your backdrop too. So you come here, go to your code. Go to your code. And then you can do switch backdrop. Okay, so once your game starts, always set your backdrop to, whenever the green flag is clicked, set your backdrop to blue sky. So let's start. So can you see? Now this is what I want. Can you see that? I've even done the assignment. Jesus. I've done the assignment for you already. So once you do this, like watch, you see? So that is what, so let me take, I hope you people have not copied. Where is the code? I hope you've not copied it already. Copied it, Abby. Okay. So I don't want this game over. I don't want it. So do the other one that I showed you. If you have any problem, you are going for a long weekend. Yeah, you have weekend, so you can ask Auntie Lillian for your recording.
Okay.
All right. So we've come to the end of the class for today. Any question?
I have a question.
Okay, what's the question?
Do we tell our mommy to get the record from Lillian?
Yes, sure.
Okay, thank you. That's my question.
Anyone else with a question? Anyone else with a question? Sorry, my laptop battery is going, and so I have to shut down now. So thank you guys. First, hello, before you go, oh no, don't go yet. Don't go yet. So before you leave, what is your, have you gained anything this week?
What?
Yeah, have you gained anything from the class, from the classes that we've been having this week? Have you gained any? Have you gained any?
A lot. A lot, actually. Yes.
I'm still here. I'm talking. Have you gained any new information? Have you gained any new information, new knowledge? Is there anything you'd like to declare?
Yes.
Okay, so what have you learned over the?
Is there anything I like to?
Yeah, anything that you've learned.
Yes.
Okay, so what did you learn this?
I learned how to use the variable. I learned how to put score.
Okay. Anyone else? Is there something you've
Man, I
learned?
need to learn something new. I learned something.
Is there something you've learned? Is there something you've not learned that you wanted to learn, but you are yet to learn it?
I learned how to use the paper.
Okay. All right. So at this point, I'd like to say good night. Have a great, a splendid weekend. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
weekend. Go out, have picnics, sleep well, enjoy yourself.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Take care.